What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916. You tuned into another edition of my vlog. Hopefully, by now, you subscribe to the channel because you know I'm all about that positivity, motivation, and I stay lacing you guys up. The other day, I talked about male hygiene. So today, I got to talk about female hygiene and how important it is for you women to have your hygiene right. That's right. You running around with all that makeup and Botox and butt lifts and implants, you gotta have your hygiene right. And it starts with your feet. Ain't nothing nastier than a pretty woman with some ashy ass heels. Looks like the crevices of Yosemite Park. Dry, ashy, look like maybe a turtle had replaced her feet. Yeah, turtle feet. Remember that. Go get your feet pedicured. Get your feet pedicured, get your heels buffed, get your fingernails done, and make sure if you're gonna get them done, you stay on top of it. You don't wanna come back with your nails done, but then during the middle of the week, they start chipping and you still run around like you fly. If that shit starts chipping off, take it off. That way you don't look ratchet. To have 3 good nails and 2 bad ones, it's a no-go. And your toes, make sure you put lotion on them, cocoa butter, baby oil. You want your feet soft, so when you rub them on your man's back, when he's beating them guts up, it doesn't scratch his back up. So make sure your feet are soft. Make sure you put lotion on them. Make sure they smell good. Ain't nothing wrong with sucking some toes. Sucking some toes, some women toes, but them toes gotta be clean, you know? So clean your feet, make sure your feet are clean. Walking around in heels are so sexy with them calves bulging, but you gotta have your feet right. Now, moving up the body, from your feet to your legs. Some shaved legs is hot. Them legs, man, when they soft and shaved and, they got lotion on them too, because they're not ashy, they look right. But every now and then, a little hair on the legs is kind of kinky. That's that old European shit. Hairy legs, hairy armpits. Whew. You guys know what I'm talking about. Women, you know what I'm talking about too. Sometimes you don't like to shave. You just like to go hard in the paint. You do the slut walk. You say, to hell with men, I'm not shaving, I'm going hard. Well, some men like it like that. Some men don't mind you not shaving your armpits and your legs. It's a turn on. So, for women out there who don't shave their legs and armpits, more power to you. Armpits are an aphrodisiac, as are the legs. So, it's all good either way. As long as your hair and your legs ain't super thick. I don't want to be, you looking like some old, I don't know, some old, what can I describe it? Fur cat or something, man, or some little Care Bear. You got too much hair on you, so you don't want too much hair. But if your hair is not super thick, I think it's kind of hot. Sometimes, the hair is so light you can barely see it until you rub up against it, and you be like, ooh. I done seen a couple women, man, have that hair on the legs, man, and they was about to get it if I wasn't married. Anyways, moving up from the legs to the private parts, the Vajayjay. Yeah, that firecracker, that hot tunnel, volcano you guys have. Make sure you keep it smelling fresh. You don't want to smell like you're walking around with sea rolls between your legs. You don't want to be funky down there. Do a check. Go down there, check and make sure your shit smell good. I know you're not supposed to use a lot of soaps and stuff like that because you get yeast infections and stuff, but they're all safe methods for cleaning out the vajayjay. You want it to be, it should taste like Niagara Falls. It should be like fresh water when you go down there. It's, oh my God, it smells like the cleanest waterfall I've ever walked through. That's what it should be like. When it's like that, you're gonna have somebody down there putting in some major work. And you want to keep it somewhat manicured too. If you have hair, you kind of trim it up. You know, the 70s bush every now and then is cool too. I ain't gonna lie, going through there, getting it in your teeth and shit. But you know, you trim it up, you can go straight to town. Go straight to town on it. Get busy. You don't have to worry about no hairs. But every now and then, like I said, a 70s bush is all right on the right female. But make sure you know, clean that thing. You know, you don't have to put lotion. You don't have to put lotion inside of it or cologne and stuff, 'cause that shit burns. But as long as your waterfall, your nectar is clean, and your booty's clean, your booty, you know, it can get attention too. A lot of men like to lick the booty. So women, if your man ain't licking your booty, you need to talk to him. But if your booty clean, you got one of them little puckers. You know, a lot of women, they actually wax their booty too. You know, you could wax down there. That thing would be smooth. Then it'd be like some old butterscotch when you wax it. You know, no hairs, no nothing. That thing is fresh. But every now and then, like I said, little hair is all right. And if it's clean, have your man go back there and, you know, touch on that thing a little bit. Kiss on it. Ain't nothing wrong with kissing the booty. The booty needs attention too. You know, I think women's booties are the most precious, just as their nectar is most precious. And moving up to the breast. Oh man, whether you got dark nipples, light nipples, no areola or big areola, it's all good. When guys tease women about the areola, those guys are busters. They don't appreciate the beauty in you women. And it don't matter if your tits ain't triple D. If you just got little nubs, those nubs can get love too. Ain't nothing wrong with the nubs. Show them off. Be proud. Be proud of your body, women. I love the way women, you know, walk around. I've seen big girls walk around with confidence. That's very impressive. Likewise, you skinny girls, shake that ass, even if you ain't got a lot to shake. Because I know your Vajayjay is deep and it can take a lot. And you still need love. So, your breasts, whether it's triple D, nubs, it's all good. All you guys deserve love. And don't let men tell you otherwise. You ain't got to go and get the biggest implants you can find. I know a lot of you guys like to inject your booties too with the Brazilian oil. Hey man, if it helps, it helps. But I'll tell you right now, how would you feel if every man you met injected his penis with some Brazilian oil and he had a Coke bottle, Coke can down there, and he kept putting that Coke can inside you? I mean, it's no different. Big booty, big Coke can. You know, so if your man got a wee-wee that's average size, you got a booty that's average size, be proud of it. Work it out, make it tight. Small tight booty, big tight booty. It's flavor for everybody. You can't have steak every day. You can't have lobster every day. You gotta change it up. So you women, don't go out of your way to put all that stuff in your body. Work what you have. If you do put it in there, I'm not knocking you. Be proud though. And don't let somebody talk you into doing something you don't want to do to your body. But keep your breasts clean. Wipe underneath them. You don't want to have breast funk. You don't want it when you go down underneath the breast, it smells like crustaceans. You know, old nubu. Nubadu. Nubadu means when you get that, it's like almost like a old built up, I don't know, residue underneath the tit. Nubadu. You don't have nubadu on your titties. So make sure you wipe on your titties real good. Titties, you know, they have a tendency to sweat too. I already talked about the armpits. Armpits, some of you fine ass women with them hairy armpits, you know you can get it. But if you shave your armpits, that's cool too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. A little perfume down there with a natural scent. is an aphrodisiac, and the men will love you for it. Believe me, they will love you for it. So, you women out there rocking somewhat of a hairy armpit because you got your armpits tattooed, or you got whatever you got going on down there. You're bohemian, you're a hippie. Hey man, there's somebody that loves everything. And if you shave your armpits, hey, that's good too. Men will appreciate your armpits. Now, shaving your arms, you know, it's a preference. You don't have to. I mean, some of you women have a little bit of hair on your arms. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't hate on it. And to each his own. Now, you want to make sure you're moving up from your breasts, your arms, your armpits, your face. Make sure your lips aren't chapped. Keep you some chapstick, or if you don't wear lipstick, make sure you have some chapstick so your lips are well oiled. Your teeth, I talked about this with the men. Make sure you're beautiful, but make sure you get your teeth cleaned at least twice a year. And, you know, get that plaque up out of there. If you eat a lot of sweets and shit, you know, they got a kit at CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid. And this is not a paid endorsement, but you can go buy that kit and clean your teeth. Pick out the plaque, get it out of there, you know what I mean, and stay on point, because when you're taking those selfies and you're smiling and the sun hits your mouth, you don't want to have a bunch of yellow up in there, you know. You don't want to have that bling bling in there, but it ain't real bling bling. It's so clean your mouth, use mouthwash. You know, a lot of y'all, when you guys are doing your thing out there, you know, have a fresh breath. You know, whatever it is you're doing, but your lips are important. Fresh breath is important. Clean skin. A lot of you put a lot of makeup on your skin. Well, make sure you're also using astringent at night and wash your face with some type of hypoallergenic soap, whether it be Neutrogena or something for Sephora. Wash your face at night so you don't, you know, get buildup in your skin. You know, take care of your skin. Very important. So your skin, use a moisturizer, something that's not going to clog your pores after you wash your face. Use your astringent and look beautiful. You know, clean your ears too. Women, men ain't the only ones who need to clean their ears. You need to clean your ears, behind your ears, inside your ears. You know, you want to clean your ears. Ears are very important. You know, you guys are always messing with your ears because you have earrings on, and you want somebody to kiss on your ear. Make sure your ear is clean. You don't want to have ear boogers. And the same thing with your nose. Make sure your nose is clean. If you got long ass nose hairs, women, you got to shave that shit. I told the men to shave theirs. Women, you got to shave yours also. Shave your nose hairs. Take care of that. Your eyebrows. You know, men don't really care. They run around, eyebrows, you know, look like buckwheat. You know what I'm saying? Women, you know, trim your eyebrows up. You know, women usually wax your eyebrows anyways. Don't wax them to the point they're all gone, or you got some crazy ass, high ass eyebrows that look way out like you're a Martian. But just have your eyebrows manicured and done. You do your, you know, and if you do that, you'll be all right. You don't have to go extreme. Women, I know you like doing your eyelashes. I mean your eyebrows, and then your eyelashes too. You like to do those. Long eyelashes are very sexy. If you got no eyelashes, then you definitely need to add some. If it makes you feel more confident, you know. If you have little eyelashes, well, you can still be pretty. It doesn't take away from your beauty. And you know, moving up to your hair, whether you have long hair or short hair, you all are attractive. You're beautiful inside. I've seen some women rock short hair, and they can rock it. You got, you know, short hair. You got to have a slender neck, like really tight chin, and be pretty lean, and it works. If you rock short hair and you're a bigger girl, it's a little bit hard to get away with. So longer hair really accentuates you because it kind of adds to your curves. But either way, short hair, long hair, you guys are all beautiful. And just make sure you take care of your hair. You know, don't over process it. You know, watch out for those extensions. A lot of people tell you extensions helps your hair grow. That's bullshit. It pulls your hair out. My mom was a beautician, so I know about hair. And you put those extensions, it pulls at your roots, thins your hair out. Over a period of time, you're gonna have no hair. You'll be bald. So be careful. Don't let those beauticians trick you into over processing with the chemicals, or putting extensions in for long periods of time. Because when you take those extensions out, what you eventually have to do, it's gonna have your hair messed up. So be careful with that. Also, if you work out, you want to wash your hair every other day, every 2 days at the least, because you sweat, your hair can get funky. You don't want to have funky hair, be looking all beautiful. Somebody goes to give you a kiss, they smell your hair, it smells like old butt. You know what I mean? You don't want to smell like old butt in the hair. And what I mean by old butt is because you're sweating and it just builds up in there and just, creates a little funk. So wash your hair at least every 2 days if you work out, women, if you have long hair. But stay beautiful. If you got Botox in your lips, hey, more power to you. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, you don't have a lip naturally, so you want to add to that. That's cool. If you use any type of, if you had any type of plastic surgery, I don't knock you. Just don't go extreme, because when you get older, it's not gonna look good. You'll be overdoing it. And a lot of you young girls don't need to have that shit done so young. You're so beautiful. Wait till you get older. You really need it. You don't want to mess that skin up, the elasticity. You keep doing all that procedures to it, and eventually your skin's gonna be shot out. So take your time with the plastic surgery, man. Don't overdo it, and just appreciate yourselves. Don't let men talk you into doing shit you shouldn't do, and be on point. I'm gonna stay doing these videos, hygiene and just hygiene and personal interaction, and how to carry yourself and things like that. Because I know a lot of youngsters need to be laced up. You run around, ain't nobody telling you nothing. You're assuming, and a lot of people on the internet, they just talking, garbage, but they're not putting no jewels out there. So I'm gonna stay putting jewels out there as far as hygiene and all that good stuff. But women, keep the lotion in your bag in case your elbows get ashy, your hands. Make sure your feet are tight, soft and pretty. Oh my God, such a turn on. If you have hair in your armpits, make sure you have some type of scent down there so they don't get overly funky, because, you sweat and you will go to give somebody a hug and your armpits is, smells like old beaver, So have your, if you do have hair in your armpits, just make sure you put a little perfume down there, because that's a turn on. But smile. I know you guys like doing the selfies. You guys all pouty face. Old pouty face. You ain't gotta be pouty face all the time. Smile. Smile. You smile, the man will smile back. And if he's attractive, maybe you guys will hook up. Anyways, female hygiene, Big Herc 916, subscribe to the channel. Holler at you.